We're now up to episode 4 of Prodigal Son. This is the one it's taking place at the jail, and it seems like the mom is starting to notice things are off with Ainsley. So we're very excited to find out where this goes. Is that the roommate from earlier sitting on the other side of him?
Jerry.
Yeah.
Why don't you share your exciting news?
Is he being released?
I'm getting released tomorrow.
Maybe he sees this as an opportunity?
There's the culprit.
You are the spiller of wine. What's going on? Who is he?
The spiller of
Do you
wine.
remember that rug?
I mean, it's not a very good story. Even if it was the entire bottle, that's not a very good story.
I thought we were in a good place. We collaborated on a fun project a few months ago.
Is it the guy? Did someone kill him?
Oh, no. 42 years old. Looks like he jumped from the
Well,
roof.
it wasn't the father.
Not sure yet how he got it.
True?
Did anyone see him fall?
Yes, I'm sure you want my full statement.
Yeah, why'd you do it?
Yeah, unless
I am a witness.
he was
see where he
somehow
come from?
involved
Well, no.
and then
not a very
set it
good
up so that he
I saw
would
him laugh, but I did not.
witness it and make it
But
appear.
there were
Right.
other
He'd have to-
people who were
Don't worry,
very
there won't be an
angry in
autopsy.
that.
There was
I
a
don't think
whole
exactly
group, a whole
nothing was
circle.
taken into consideration.
I nearly spilled my chai.
I don't get her thing.
Killed 23 people.
Like she's set up as like the goofy, but like she's never more than that. She has her two jokes and then that's
It
it.
was definitely an interrogation.
You're not going to talk to me, but why can't I talk to Dad? And you said he knows. That's the problem.
That's a worse problem.
And
It seems she doesn't remember.
I don't think she does. Fully.
She was
She
too
remembers
casual.
something.
So
but
what
doesn't-
does she think so she thinks that Malcolm killed Nick?
Yeah.
But why would she want to remember that? Like, even if she thinks she didn't do it. So how does this play out then?
Something's gonna spark, and he's gonna
Well,
tell her,
especially-
you know.
He could. Because I think he would enjoy playing with that.
Yeah.
Especially if Malcolm has been more distant lately. He's going to try and reel her in. Well, because
Jump on
that's
the
what I was thinking too, of
wagon.
like that he could use that guy's release as an
As a
opportunity.
way- Right.
But
That's not.
that would suggest that he then was not involved in the guy being pushed off the roof.
correct.
So could go either way.
The perfect rug for the living room. Now you don't have to feel bad anymore. It's a similar pattern, see?
Similar pattern, oh no. Okay,
Darling.
not a full memory.
Yeah. It's so clumsy lately. Like with the wine. What kind of bottle was it again? 2007 Syrah. Look, I've got to run.
That
Good
is
luck.
what he said. But she asked. Hold on. She asked what kind of wine it was. And she wouldn't have asked if she
What
didn't
kind of wine was that
suspect.
again?
Exactly, if she didn't suspect. Something. Well, okay, here's the
Because
thing
she's
though.
testing
Here's the
her.
thing though. She knows the wine thing is a lie, but she, I think, does not have any idea what actually happened.
Correct. And she wants to try to
She
catch
thinks-
one or the other.
Right, but
in-
like the lie that she thinks she's going to catch them in is not what actually happened, I think. But, so she does know that Nick is dead. She, I don't think, has made the connection
well, I
of.
don't know. He just disappeared.
Well, but like, I think they found his body.
No.
a murder in Claremont? Oh, this is the dream. I want to help you. I want to be part of the team.
He really doesn't need to be. They could just talk to the therapist.
I want it to be just like my dad. Till I found a girl in a box and realized he was a serial killer. He destroyed me. My boy, you've got it all wrong.
Things are coming out.
You know me. I was a kid, and you showed me horrible, gruesome things, and and then you wanted to talk about it.
Unless he knows what he's
The only way
doing.
I can
He's
be
got
close
to.
He knows what he's doing.
by listening to you, becoming you. Let's
Because he
focus on
knows
the
that they are
positive.
responding to his relationship with him.
You wanted to turn me into a monster.
Now let's talk. Don't overplay it, Malcolm.
Maybe this was a bad idea. Only one card opens all the doors. The gold card.
Oh, there's a gold card now, Mom.
Really? Dr. March, who might have one of these elusive golden cards? I'm not going to discuss that here.
That's a good idea.
Though, I would like to see what color key card you have.
Later, after the meeting, so that anyone else doesn't happen to find out. Oh, sir, you're making a mistake. Sir, this was a mistake. This...
Oh my goodness.
Espinal says you were issued a new keycard an hour ago. You told him you lost the old one?
Which is odd, because your old key card accessed multiple locations this morning.
It must have
Suspicious.
been stolen.
It must have been stolen. I think he was doing something else.
To show my therapy can work.
Uh-huh.
Maybe get a publication out of it.
Assuming Jerry told everyone that you cured him, not the surgeon.
He agreed to lie. In exchange,
You wanted a keycard.
just for a few hours. To say goodbye to friends. You don't know
Bro,
what it's like.
you have messed this up.
We're prisoners too.
We're
You?
prisoners too.
Him?
And blood, a lot of blood on my hands even.
Yeah, there was blood everywhere. And then you tried to save him, so it got on you too.
He's adding to the story.
And we both.
Oh my god.
She's gonna go there by herself.
Jerry borrow
Yeah.
his key card. And you are Andre.
Andre.
Rhonda's from Maine.
You got a suspect from Lobster.
Lay it on me, Jess.
If you spilled a random bottle of wine months ago, would you remember the exact vintage? Malcolm and Ainsley threw it out. And they have this perfect cover story. What am I doing? I wouldn't confide in you anyway.
Yeah, why is she calling?
Oh.
I mean,
Wouldn't they? Ask me. What you too afraid to ask?
The night the rug got ruined.
the night the rug got ruined.
It was the night that Nicholas Endicott disappeared.
That's not a question. Ask. The
She's
question.
putting it together.
I can't.
Good, because it's ridiculous.
Perhaps I was letting myself get a little carried away.
But if...
Well, don't beat yourself up too much. You know, my children too, after all.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Apples don't fall that far from the tree. Ooh, gotta run. Let's do this again next time you suspect our children of arson or grand theft auto. Bye.
Mom! He told her, basically. Oh, boy. Here we go.
Girl,
Oh, my gosh.
it's been too long.
Look at how pleased he is.
Oh, there's that cute
Oh, my gosh. Mom. I am surprised because she, like, genuinely suspects that something...
Now she does, yeah.
Well, because, like, before we weren't anticipating that, like, she knows, like, it's the same night. I mean, of course, it makes sense. We should have
Well,
thought
she
of that,
knew.
but...
She suspected, but she didn't want to ask the question.
Well, that's...
So that's why, so she's known all along. The mother's known all along.
Kind of. Oh, so this is the woman
Rhonda Young?
from Maine.
It's all my fault.
What
I
did
don't think
you do,
she
Rhonda?
did it.
Who was Jerry scared of?
Another inmate. I wanted to escape.
Her father.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got a weapon. I call him the surgeon.
I know, I'm kind of surprised that they didn't... Hold on. surprised that they didn't like include him as a suspect. Like, I get that like he witnessed it, but he's so smart that he could have absolutely orchestrated it that way, and they should have known that.
Talking to him, I can't talk to you. This is insane. I feel like I'm going insane.
Well,
I promise. Jerry nearly fell on me. How could I have pushed him?
No, but you could have manipulated someone to do it.
Oh.
Easily.
Remember Tevin? Also, I wouldn't kill Jerry because you're very good at this. You'd solve the crime.
that's
and
true.
you'd never come back.
She's a patient of mine, but I didn't know about Jerry. I thought she had another boyfriend.
Who? Oh.
Another boyfriend.
Oh,
Thinking
gross.
about him in our sessions.
This is dangerous. This is a dangerous situation.
After she beat him up. She beat
Which
him up,
she
and
did
there's-
just
there's a
now.
yes, and there's a cut on,
Okay.
on his face. Open.
Oh, like how the guy had cuts on his. Oh, good eye, Mom.
I don't know. I think this might be after. I think this might be now,
Yeah, it is.
not before.
No,
This is not what happened before.
no,
Oh, I thought you were saying that this was what happened.
no. No, this is current.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Okay, then.
Where we confuse each other somewhere.
Yeah.
What's the guy's name who's dead? What's his name?
Jerry.
Jerry. I think Jerry. So Jerry uses the therapist's card to go up to the library to talk to. Is it Rhonda?
Rhonda.
The guard knows that Jerry is in there. Rhonda beats him up, pushes him out the window. The guard then doesn't do anything because he's also with Rhonda. And he thinks, oh, Jerry's out of the way now. I can have her to myself. That's what...
And she's blaming the
Well,
doctor
so-
for the surgeon
because he's the
'cause
reason
Jerry
that
was-
Jerry is leaving.
Oh, and she didn't want him to leave
No.
because she's very exposed.
But now she's like, you are not going to leave on your own. I would rather kill you than have you purposely leave me.
Yes, of course she would.
I think that's what happened. So we're
Now
in.
fine.
Let's see if we're right now. Okay. How do they know where she is? Because she could
She's
run
in
into
the
them.
elevator.
No. She's got to be nearby though.
See?
How would she do that though? Is she above it?
That's odd.
This must be Rhonda.
But how?
Guard's key card.
Clever girl.
And then boom, there she is with a knife, with a gun. She's got a gun or a taser at least.
Oh yeah, this is a good place for a murder.
Yeah.
Thinking Rhonda's
Where
got
did they get out?
back up and I'll
They should have stayed in there. I mean, it's not secure, but
I think that was her.
she obviously wants to lure them
stay here.
somewhere. They're taking the bait. So where does she feel like she's at a more of an advantage? Unless this is a lie and they're setting him up to see if he'll escape. Whoa, okay. Taser, not a gun, that's better, but okay, but still,
Oh,
was he really the bigger threat though? She's used the taser now. Okay, sir, that is your son. Like, what is she doing?
She keeps tasing and tasing and tasing.
Well, I know, but why? Does she not understand that she doesn't need to do that?
Rhonda,
Because this is not for escape. She would have run.
surgeon's son.
They're gonna find the card on him. Unless he hides it somewhere, unless he uses it. What is her plan? But like, she's not running. Is this just what she wanted to do? He wouldn't hurt her, would he? Mom! He wouldn't hurt her, would he? Why did he not leave? So he's coming back, but like, what, just to help? To bide his time?
He should have left.
Left or hid the card somewhere. So, the advantage of
Emotions.
hiding the card is that a more opportune scenario
But
would
why
present
doesn't
itself.
he just leave now? I mean,
Well,
why
that's what I'm
would-
saying. It's unlikely that he would have another good chance at it.
Right.
Now, it is also likely that, hey, a prisoner has escaped in the building, cops are going to be coming to the place, making it harder to escape. But you also have people distracted looking for someone else.
For a woman.
Yes. So... that seems...
I'll take this, of course. Absolutely.
He wants to then use
What are
this.
you wearing?
Oh, this? Well, it's for stealth.
Obviously, I'm really pulling it off, I think.
Okay, hold on. If he didn't hide the card, then I would think that he wanted to get his nicer accommodations back. Because his room is pretty bare right now. And I'm thinking like, oh, not only did I not screw this up further, not only did I not escape, I handed back over the gold card to try and get himself some more advantages. Now, that helps him in the short term because he's more comfortable, but he still wants to escape. I'm surprised he didn't hide the card. I mean, they would have known one was missing and they would have looked for it. And it would have been hard to get back to the basement to grab the card.
Had he dropped it. And there's no place...
Well, there's tons of places he could have hid it.
Yeah, because they would have taken the jacket away from him before they...
He needed to hide it in the basement. He didn't. And I'm saying it makes sense if he's trying to then leverage that for more...
Instead of taking it with him?
No, he couldn't have hid it on himself. They would have found it. He would have had to hid it somewhere, like behind or under something, hidden
but they
in
didn't
the basement.
know that he had the...
They know that she had one. That was her card.
But then I went down a rabbit hole that I never should have gone down.
Pardon me. Oh.
But I actually thought, it's crazy to say, but I actually thought that you might have killed Nicholas Endicott.
What a crazy thought you had.
That's the possibility, which of course only made me more paranoid.
Oh my god, is she looking for blood? She's got to be looking for blood.
And then there was that whole fiasco with the rug. I have to admit, I spent the whole afternoon.
Hold on. She's looking for blood splatter that they missed. I think that's what she's looking for. That if she thinks that they got rid of the rug because it was covered in blood, there must have been, enough blood to, blood.
I know, but what
What are you confused about, though?
And then
Did she?
You missed a spot. Malcolm, what happened to Nicholas Endicott?
I killed him.
You're lying.
Does she know now? Does she know? Does she know?
It was Ainsley.
Does she's...
When you see your victim's blood for the first time,
Oh, God.
it's exhilarating. She doesn't know.
She doesn't remember anything. Please. You can't tell her.
Ugh. What a stunning revelation for her. So I do like that they're not dragging it out. Like, things are moving. Ainsley, I think, does not fully remember yet.
No.
But everyone else knows.
But now everybody else
Now everyone else knows. Do you think the mom will go along with keeping it from her?
Yes.
I think so, too.
Yeah. But why is she reading her father's journal?
That's what, I don't think she's afraid of herself yet, though.
She may never be.
True, which may also be why she is going along with walking down this path of why would you, if Sean told me that he killed someone, I would not want to remember that. You know? Especially if I then started, you know? Like I was saying, there are hints that she is not like most people. I think he has this whole time recognized that, like, it's possible that Malcolm is like him. But then now he thought...
I don't think.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
But now it's the possibility of, oh, maybe it's not right.
Ainsley.
That maybe it's Ainsley, of the whole, like, that's my girl, rather than the always that's my boy at the end of season 1. So it seems like she's gonna find out in not too long, because they're keeping the ball rolling. It's not gonna be like an end of the season.
She goes
finds
into
out.
some place with a knife
Yes.
to do something.
Which, I mean, because that's the weapon that she used.
Yeah, weapon of choice.
Yeah. I think she's in a situation where she feels like she has to defend herself. I don't think she had the knife, like,
With her
aggressively for her. Especially if she cuts someone else, even if she doesn't murder them, that might trigger the memory.
Yeah, but he wrote in
Or
the
even,
book,
honestly, even
when
holding
the
the
first
knife.
time you... No, it didn't bring back
Did she-
that memory. It brought back a feeling, though. I think she...
Because she
had
did
a
sort of, like,
feeling.
she read it, she started reading it,
Yeah.
got to that line, and then, like, kind of settled in to read more,
Right.
which is an odd reaction.
Very comfortable. This is
That's
comfortable.
what I'm
to me.
saying.
It's a feeling.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, it's not.
There are hints.
It's not realization in your mind's eye. It's a feeling.
Yeah, I
This
see. Yeah.
feels good. So she doesn't realize it
No.
yet.
And it's hard to know what she suspects. Because, again, we're not getting much from her.
She doesn't suspect she did it. I don't think.
But
There's
how would she
something-
feel? But
there's-
how would
because
she
keeps-
feel about it if she did suspect?
I don't know.
In 2 or 3 episodes, I am positive that she will know. I don't think it'll be more than that.
Oh, they can't drag it on that
No.
long because that would be stupid. She has the knife.
Do you think she'll
she
kill
slit the
someone,
throat.
though?
I do.
Okay. Very good episode. Possibly the most exciting one of the season so far. I think that's what I would say. We're obviously very intrigued to find out about Ainsley remembering what she did, and then really what the family does after that. Because now the other 3 family members all know.
Did you?
And they're going to try and keep it within, they're going to try and deal with it themselves. Very interesting, very exciting.